Hey everybody. So, this is a very unusual time for me to go live with the Clubhouse. As a matter of fact, I didn't do my due diligence and check my audio to make sure that it is working, which it is, even though I just had to reset before going live after I had set myself up here to do this. Some of you guys may have received messages today from another channel who I had parted ways with a year ago. Called it quits, didn't want nothing to do with them, wouldn't even respond to any messages that they sent after the fact. Now, I have never blocked these channels from being able to message me on any of my social media, but I stopped responding to them because I literally had no reason to converse with these people. Some other fallout happened amongst all of that, and just drama and BS ensued. But over time, I myself got past all of it because I just don't got time for drama. I don't have time or energy to invest in drama bullshit. And that's exactly what it is. People just want to stir the pot, try to create some drama, hoping they're going to get some clicks and views out of it. I don't know. I really don't. That's not how I run my channel. I enjoy all of us having a good time, talking about the toys and playing with them while we're live. Having a good time hanging out with my friends every single weekend on Clubhouse because that's what I enjoy. So last night I woke up like middle of the night and I had a text message from a good buddy of mine. And he had sent me the message that he had received from one of these individuals. And I'm going to go ahead and share that screen right now and show what that message says. As soon as I remember how to do all this. Been a little hyped up today, and I'm not happy about it because I do not need this bullshit. All right, guys. So here we go. He received an email, a picture of an email from another user saying, "Dear Chris Geis, we are in touch with the hospital and they have made clear the funds." Hold on a second. I'm trying to read off of here when I could just look over here. The funds raised went towards a bone marrow transplant. They will also receive an automatic message from GoFundMe informing them of this same information. Please let us know if you had any questions. Regards, GoFundMe Trust and Safety Team. I don't know, guys. Seems like it could be a legit email. Seems like it. They're using my government name, but there's one big problem with that. None of my emails are connected to that name. All of my emails are under Oz Geis because I don't refer to myself as Chris. I have one profile with my name as Chris. That's Facebook. But the email that's attached to that profile doesn't use the name Chris. I'm prepared to show receipts of that because I was called out. Show receipts. So here we go, folks. If I am to pull up my emails, this is my Gmail right now. And I'm going to show it on my phone because I tried to pull it all up on the computer and I'm not even signed into a lot of these on the computer. And I can't remember the password and I didn't feel like resetting everything. So we're going to hold it up here. No, that's not getting it clear. Let me see. I want this to be very clear or as clear as it can be. You know what? Bug that. I got a screenshot of this shit. I'll bring up that screenshot because I did screenshot it and I sent it to this person just so I could show them my name ain't attached to none of that BS. I really wish I had this more together to come off more professional, but I've been fucking heated all damn day. All damn day. So let me find where I sent the picture of all of that. Here it is. All right, we're going to open that in a new tab. If y'all ever wanted to see what my phone looks like at 1:13 in the morning, you're about to see it. All right, guys, here we go. Here it is. I want it clear. I want it crisp. That is my main account. It's that Ostradamus85@gmail.com. Ozgeis. Now, we're going to scroll down a ways. See the secondary emails. Alfalfa Sprout, Bear Not Oz. Okay. None of those attached to my name. Then you're going to see the email account that I use for most things attached to the channel, that being OstradamusToys@gmail.com. All right. Again, none of these are attached to the name Chris Geis. What this person is saying is that I reported somebody's GoFundMe for being a little suspect. I've never reported anybody's GoFundMe for being suspect. Even when I've had suspicions about people's GoFundMes being suspect, I did not report them. I simply just didn't promote them or didn't donate to them. Because I don't know what somebody's struggles are, but if I don't trust where it's coming from, I'm not going to invest into it. So, that's just where I come from that. However, I did express these concerns with some other individuals who were helping to promote this person's GoFundMe. I expressed the concern that I felt it's a little suspect. These are events that have transpired before. This is after. I'm really trying my best not to say names here, but at the end of this video, I'm probably going to say it all because I'm getting more heated the more I talk about it. In any case, this is basically saying that this email is a two-way street. It is notifying the person whose GoFundMe it is, as well as the person who reported it and revealing that information. Mind you, it's also revealing a lot of other information. Let me go ahead and share that screen again so everybody can see what information I'm going to be bringing up here. Okay. On here, it's saying we are in touch with the hospital. Hospital is very vague, very ominous. And the funds raised went towards a bone marrow transplant. Here's something I want to let a lot of people know. There's a certain thing that's called HIPAA that is used with health items, with insurance, and it protects your information. They will not reveal that you've been to a hospital to a third party. They will not reveal what procedure you had done at the hospital, to that third party. They can't. It's against the law. I happen to know this very, very thoroughly as I do work within the health industry. In case you guys didn't know, I schedule appointments for radiology. What that means is when somebody needs a scan, they have to call in to schedule that appointment. In the event that I have to call somebody up about said appointment, I can't even refer to the fact that they have an appointment. All I can say is, this is Ozgeis. And most of the time, I don't even use my last name. I will just say, this is Oz from the scheduling department, not where I work necessarily, but their scheduling department, and give them a return number to call back. Can't reveal any more information than that because I would be revealing their health information, which you can't do. Now, you guys may be saying here, well, I just revealed that information. I'm not revealing anything that hasn't been revealed already earlier today in posts and in a video shared all around the internet. I'm not revealing anything new here. All right. Now, if y'all don't believe me about HIPAA, that's okay. I got Google Foo on my side. So we're going to show you exactly what I mean when I talk about what they can and cannot reveal. Because I wanted to bring the receipts that I was asked to. We're going to zoom in here a little bit, my old eyes. So, protect security, confidentiality of health information. Protected health information that identifies an individual and relates to their health, including demographic information, past, present, or future health conditions, payment information. They can't reveal any of that shit without actually, they're just not allowed to unless you are an authorized user, like a care provider, another doctor, your insurance company. And again, if these people are calling up and asking about this, they have to give personal information about you so that they know they are revealing this to somebody who is able to hear about it. So that's one of the first things here. All right. Now, this person who sent this information, you know what? I'm going to just put it out there. This was sent to Cobb. Cobb sent it to me super damn early in the morning. I had trouble getting back to sleep because I was getting pissed off about it. When I finally did get back to sleep and woke up about work today, I decided, you know what? I'm going to message somebody else who was involved in the situation when I expressed those concerns. And I messaged Dre of the Collector Safe Space and said, hey, buddy, don't know if it's happened yet. However, a certain Bill from Weird Fantastic Toys, fuck it, I'm just putting names out there now. Bill from Weird Fantastic Toys sent Cobb a message talking about how I reported Mike Fee's GoFundMe. And I'm going to put that out there because, again, he made a video about this. So Bill went ahead and sent that to him, sent it to Dre. Dre wasn't too happy about it. Dre basically told him to fuck off. Cobb did too. They wanted him to prove it. Now, again, as I've already showed, my actual name isn't attached to any of this stuff. If I were reporting something like this, like fraud, I wouldn't stop at using Chris Geis in that email. Because my name might be attached to legal documents, I would use my full legal name, which I've said several times, even on my own live stream. I am named after a very famous actor. My full name, for those of you who don't know, is Christopher Lee Geis. So guess what name I would have put out on official documentation? Christopher. It wouldn't stop at Chris. I've got nothing to hide. I don't fucking care because I didn't report shit. Because I'm not the kind of guy that's just going to report some bullshit like that. I expressed concerns to a couple of people in private and let them come up to their own opinions on what may have happened in the matter. So what these concerns were and what this matter is, Mike Fee set up a GoFundMe. He set up 2 GoFundMes technically over the past couple of years. First time I was all on board, donated to it, even went ahead and promoted it across my channel, trying to help a brother get some funds because he was going through some health issues and he said he needed money. The problem was after he got the GoFundMe funds, he started posting a lot of videos, a lot of pictures. He got a lot of new toys. I don't know if he was sick and used that money for bills or whatever he needed. I just know it's mighty suspect when somebody's posting a GoFundMe and then saying they need help with bills, but then they post toys after it gets done. It's a little suspect. Time goes by. He posts another GoFundMe because, as you saw in the email that they posted, he needed a bone marrow transplant. Okay, cool. A little strange, but okay. He kept talking about this bone marrow transplant, needing this bone marrow transplant. And Dave, as well as Dre, they did a stream to help promote this GoFundMe. Mike Fee, at the time, who had unsubscribed from my Patreon because he didn't have money for it. It's cool, dude. You got more things you're worried about. I, myself, allowed him to get premium benefits for months after, just because, you know what? We'll square up. Doesn't matter. Whatever. And then I wasn't even thinking about it after a while. Mike Fee was posting in a group chat. He kept posting the link to his GoFundMe time and time again. It's like, okay, dude, we get it. You got the GoFundMe going. If people got the money to donate, they're going to donate. It's all cool. So, it is what it is. After the GoFundMe ends, Mike starts posting pictures and videos about toys. New toys he's got. Again, none of my business where the money gets spent. But it was concerning because I know people were donating for cancer treatment. And that's a big deal. And believe me, I feel like an asshole questioning anybody who's going through that rough time. I do. It's not cool. I deal with cancer patients all day. It is not okay. Not okay to, really do that to somebody. That's messed up. But again, this is all stuff that, mind you, he's posted about. He's revealed. I'm not revealing anything. So yeah, that's kind of the history of the situation here. I revealed to them my concerns about the legitimacy of this GoFundMe. They took it upon themselves to do what they would do with it. That's fine. You know what? I'm being told here, allegedly. All of this is allegedly used for this or that, whatever. I don't care. Again, I didn't blast it out in public. There was no need for it because this is the shit you don't really need to be putting out there. I don't do this. I hate this, but I'm doing it now because I'm pissed off. Okay. Again, I do not know. I do not know if they truly did this. Okay. Honestly, maybe I shouldn't have even brought that part up, but it's all part of this situation, and I'm pissed. So in any case, this is about a year ago. All of this has gone down. I have moved past that. I'm not even thinking about these guys at all anymore. And Bill starts spreading this shit around today. I'm like, okay. Started doing some homework, started doing some research. All right. Earlier, I showed I have various email accounts. I'm going to go bring those up because this email, supposedly, allegedly, whatever, that email states I was going to receive a copy of that email. All right, guys. I'll pull it up here. See some Microsoft stuff, Amazon Music, and this is all stuff from the last couple days. Store Horseman. We all knew I was waiting for a lot of stuff from Store Horseman. shop pay, all this kind of stuff. I have nothing. And I want to mention those dates on these: February 1st, January 31st, February 2nd, Store Horseman, January 25th, Store Horseman, January 25th, Amazon Music, January 12th. Okay. I want to go to other because you know how they got the focus and they got the other. I'm going to switch over to other. Royal Farms, Michaels, McFarland, Diamond Candles. Okay. Again, this is all stuff from like today. Here you go. Big header. Yesterday. None of these emails are from GoFundMe. Oh, not a PayPal. There's a PayPal one there saying they're making some changes. By the way, this is the email that's attached to my PayPal, which is what I used when I received funds from a GoFundMe myself. Royal Farms, I got a discount Prime Video. This is all from Wednesday. These dates are important for the next screenshot I'm going to show you. Mike put out a video earlier today, kind of putting me on blast. Mind you, he was using my finger to cover up where it said my name in that other email. I've already showed you guys that. I'm going to go ahead and show you here a screenshot of the supposed email that Mike got. And this is a screenshot. It's not very good quality. Forgive me. I tried to get a better one, but I just couldn't really get it. So on that last email you saw, information was kind of sparse. Well, the information on this looks a little bit different. It's got email here, sent Friday, January 31st, 2025. They're letting Mike know that his account's under review. So whoever reported his account did it around January 31st. And I could actually make out what this says. I don't know if I should be reading somebody's email out loud, but since he posted it, this is from a screenshot of a video he posted earlier. It just goes on here. Important message from GoFundMe. Responses required. We apologize that this email didn't reach you. And then I can't really read what it says down there because it's a little blurry. But it says account on a review. And you see up here, it's like from GoFundMe.com. It says that. So sure enough, he did get an email from GoFundMe. He did. He definitely did. Saying that his account was under review. But the email that he received didn't have my name on it. Because I didn't report his shit. And again, you saw where it had the email listed that it came from and all like that. So I'm going to go back and share screen again. Let's talk about some differences with the screenshot that was posted here. Well, I don't see the email that this came from, nor the email that it was going to. And again, I got like 4 different emails as I showed earlier in that screenshot. I'm going to pull up those inboxes too. One of them's even a little embarrassing. We're going to start with the embarrassing one, Bear Not Oz. If you got kids around, you might want to turn their heads. You're going to see my Bear Not Oz email. Now, actually, let me scroll back up real quick so you guys can be sure. Actually, it's got the little B up in the corner. Let's start there. All right. It says Bear Not Oz. Okay, that's the email that I'm looking at. And if I scroll down that, a whole bunch of OnlyFans emails. I had a friend who wanted to start one. They asked me to do some homework, and I used an email to sign up for OnlyFans and started looking at OnlyFans. The way I looked at it, I didn't really need to sign up for OnlyFans because honestly, Pornhub's been free forever. Alfalfa Sprout. We're going to go to that one now. All right. So everybody can see that is Alfalfa Sprout. A lot of shit from Google. Newest one dates back to August 15th of 2024. I don't know if you guys can see that too well right there. All Google stuff. Nothing in there. And yes, I know people can delete emails, but I don't check these enough to delete shit. The last one's going to be my Ozgeist at Ostradamus Toys at Gmail. There it is. You see it? That's the one we're looking at. And as you see, it's a whole bunch of stuff from Patreon, some promotions from my boy Articulated Empire, LLC, Patreon. Got some stuff from Purple Gang Gang in there. Shout out, boys. I love you. Yeah, so that's what I use that email for. Not a single one of these has any receipt from GoFundMe. So Mike said, or rather, this email states, can you respond, Bill? No, I think you've said enough today. But maybe I'll go ahead and invite you on if you like, because honestly, right now, I specifically have some more to say to you, my friend. Because you wish you could have showed me. You got my inbox open any time you like. You can message me in my inbox. I've ignored you for a year, 53 weeks to be exact. But you can message me any damn time you like. So you want to jump on and respond so you can go ahead and try to dig yourself out of this hole you put yourself through? I have not had you blocked on Instagram. I can even pull it up, buddy. I just unfriended you. Your account's private. I couldn't see all that if you've been blocked. I never blocked you. I unfollowed you. And I can still show 53 weeks ago you sent me a message that I have left unread this whole time. And I'll send you the invite and you can join me in a minute. But one thing here about this carefully crafted bullshit message, let me go ahead and pull it up. And I'm kind of glad you showed up, Bill. Kind of glad you showed up. So, here we go, folks. This right here. Report a fundraiser at GoFundMe.com. Let me go ahead. We're going to zoom in on a real particular part right here. All right. If you think our team should investigate a fundraiser, please report it to us. If you are a donator or trust and safety, our trust and safety team will review your refund request. When a fundraiser is reported, the report with the organizer or beneficiary. So this is from GoFundMe. They would not reveal who reported it. So if I reported Mike's GoFundMe, he would not receive an email with my name on it. The next part of that, unless compelled by law or a concern for the safety of our users or others. So there is a little bit more to that statement, but I wanted to be clear here and show, since I was asked to bring the receipts by Joneser earlier today, they clearly state that they don't reveal people that report, which again tells me that this screen with this message is bullshit and somebody made it up. And somebody who wasn't clever enough to find out my full legal name, so they just used what they could find on Facebook. So there you got it, guys. This is pretty much the full story. Now, I put out a lot more information than I really felt was necessary I don't even see what's going on here because I'm trying to multitask. Bill asked for an invite, so I'd like to explain it. Oh, hey, the only thing I'm guilty of is standing up and defending a friend. I don't know. You were speaking your free speech saying that I needed to show receipts. I'm here showing the receipts, Joneser. I didn't report anybody. Not a damn one. Got anything else you need to say about it? Because I've just proven all of that. I've revealed my fucking email accounts, showing that off, letting people know I didn't get any email. It was supposedly sent to both of us. And I noticed that Mike took down that video real quick as soon as people started putting out HIPAA violations because they would not reveal to anybody, any third party, that he was having a bone marrow transplant. They would not reveal that he went to the hospital. If anything, they would also state the hospital he went to, not just the hospital. So if you guys would like to persist in throwing out falsehood and bullshit, by all means, keep spreading bullshit. But everybody that knows me told Bill to fuck off this morning. Now, I will gladly send in an invite to Bill. If you would still like the invite, by all means, let me know in the chat. I'll get that sent over to you. I'll finally go open up those messages that you sent me quite a while ago so I can send you the link. Just a moment here. I wasn't expecting to invite others on for this. But yeah, Bill, I never blocked you. I just unfriended you. I also unfriended Joneser. I didn't block either of you. I will say I will openly admit I muted you both from my YouTube channel because I didn't need you guys spouting any bullshit on here. But I left your accounts on your own devices and all like that. I had no need to block you. I could just ignore you. It's not worth my energy and time to do this. But since you both wanted to put my name out there today, also, Bill, you've messaged me on Facebook and I can show the receipt for that too. So it's not like you couldn't have messaged me there and came to me this morning with this stuff. But no, you wanted to run around and throw my name under the bus and try to talk shit about me to everybody else. Glad that character showed through because I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't even got time to scroll down 53 weeks ago to fucking find these messages. Damn. All right. I stand corrected. At some point, I must have blocked Bill and Joneser. I stand corrected. I apologize. I will admit that. I did block them on IG. Let me go over to the messenger and send it. My bad, guys. And I look like an ass here. I do look like an ass for that. I admit it. Egg on my face? I think so. Still got to scroll down and find Bill. Well, it's funny, Joneser. It's hard to ignore somebody who's not actually actively seeking your attention. It's cool. You know, I don't do this to be pulled into other people's fucking drama and bullshit. But I will end the bullshit. There it is. There you go, Bill. Check your Facebook, buddy. That's where I've sent it. How you doing there, Ed?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. How you doing?
I tell you what, I gotta say, I feel better getting this out there and revealing the bullshit that I've been going.
Yeah,
I have
gotta air
not
it, man.
I honestly, you guys earlier this morning were talking me off an edge. Yes, Facebook, Bill. At least I thought that was your Facebook. I don't know. I don't know if you want me to put that name out there. Hold on. Let me correct some things on IG. Let me fix some stuff on IG. I'll send it to you that way if that's your preferred message. If you want to come on here and respond and explain the bullshit and lies you've been talking today, I'd love to hear it. See, it says your account is private. I have to follow you to send you a message.
Hey, you can follow, then just unfollow when we're all done here.
Weird, fantastic Bill. Here we go. Whoop. Sent the wrong link, damn it. I sent him the link to the Ed, handle my business for me. You got me on there, don't you?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm fucking pissed, man. I'm livid. I'm livid about this. I don't like doing these kind of lives. I've got Let's Go Off World to be on later tomorrow night or tonight. Punk's Pit, members only. I've been addressing some comments in the chat here looking at it, but people do not turn into my channel for drama because that's what not this shit. This shit's not about it. But I do want to thank, we got Terrence's Next Toy, Terrence St. John here, Brendan Higgins, Wholesome Warlock, Dave's Dimensions, Ian Sweeney, Duchess of Darkness, Kenzo's Creations here, Allison Troy, Retro Toy Princess, Crashes in the house. Appreciate you, brother. Ray Black is here. Hyperdelic Ron, my boy. Good to see you guys. Even with all this bullshit, got a super chat from Ken, 25 Canadian. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. It's not necessary. Don't need super chats for this stream. We got Highly in Dread. Scammers are so bad. Absolutely. Headache 79 is in the house. What's going on? Menhoza is here with us. Jim Largo's there. Sorry you had to come into this, brother. Sorry you had to be here. We got Chris Shiny Plastic People, Onryu 83, Mr. Home Arcade is here. I don't like having to do spectacles like this to prove a point, but I've got somebody who's going to join us now. Let's have him. What's going on, Bill? You sent some pretty disparaging messages about me today, but honestly, I think I just blew up your case. They don't send a message saying who reported who.
Okay. To be honest with you, I don't know whether they sent it to him or not. All I know is what he sent me. I believe that he has cancer, and I believe that he went and had a bone marrow transplant. And look, I stand by that. He's a friend of mine, and I've known him for years.
Bill, I have never had a problem with that portion of it. You could believe that. That's fine. I felt it was suspect. So I personally did not donate. I didn't promote it like others did. I did express that I had concerns because after his first GoFundMe, all of a sudden he's got all this money for toys, but did not have money for his treatment before. Gets all this money for his treatment. Then he posted a bunch of videos buying toys. Second GoFundMe comes around. I didn't express anything till after the GoFundMe wrap because if the guy's got cancer, if he's getting treatment, that's all well and good. I'm not going to get in the way of that because people who need help deserve to get help. I did not step in the way of that at all. After the GoFundMe wrap, after the GoFundMe wrap, in a week or two, he's posting videos about getting new toys. I expressed my concern as I saw repeat behavior. But one thing I didn't do, I didn't put that shit out there in public anywhere.
I didn't either. To be honest with you, I did not either.
I know. You know what? I'll say that, Bill. No, you didn't. You didn't do any shit in the public about it. Even today, you didn't post anything public about it. Joneser opened up his fucking mouth on Dave's account, saying and calling me out, telling me I needed to show receipts. After you went ahead and messaged Dre and you messaged Cobb this morning. I don't know who else you messaged. You may have messaged quite a few other people trying to say I'm bullshit, and I reported it. Right?
I did not. I messaged the two people that you said.
Okay.
Dave has contacted me, but I have not answered him back because I wanted him to take that private as well. I wanted this all to be private. The whatever the issue was that you had with me and Joneser, which I still am not really sure about, I never wanted that to be public either.
And I never went public about it. Never said a damn thing because I don't put this shit in the public.
I never said you did. The last message I sent you was just leave it alone.
I also never called cancel culture on you. There wasn't some kind of mafia agenda against you. I never told people to unsubscribe from your shit. I simply said you posted some content I didn't agree with and I didn't want in my community.
That's
that was
fine.
what I said. And I went off about it. I was pissed. And yes, Joneser.
Listen to me. I wasn't even in the community at the time. Remember, I'd left, and you and I were having a dialogue.
You did.
You and I were having a dialogue, but you chose not to continue the dialogue at that point. So that was the end of the conversation. There was no more conversation for me to have with you. I was willing to, to have a decent conversation like I'm trying to have now with you, but you chose not to, and that's fine. I will say this. Another person, I won't even name them, they went off the rails on you, and I had nothing to do with that.
I begged
him not to go over there and do that.
Look, Bill, I never held that against you because that was that particular person, and they attacked two personal friends.
He's got his own issues, and I don't want to even get into that. But
I've had words with that person since.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm fine. Is it squashed, Mike? Because it was you that received the email that said I reported you, and I just proved that they don't reveal who reports.
The last message I got from him was that he and Jamie are having a discussion about this, and they just don't want this to go any further because they're tired of the crap. And so am I, to be honest with you.
I've been tired of it and moved on. I moved on for a whole fucking year. I'd left all this shit in the past.
I have not,
Mike.
Done anything
I didn't report you
publicly. I've not done anything against you publicly. I've not said anything bad about you publicly. I did not want any of this to go public. I was trying to have a dialogue with our friend, and he kind of cut it off. So that was the end of that dialogue. And then I contacted our friend Cobb because I thought that maybe he wanted to enlighten me a little bit further. And he says that he's investigating, and he will tell you what my last comment to him was. Yeah, I've got a picture of that too. I've got a picture of 3.
I know this is the one that you sent to Cobb this morning. That's the one I downloaded.
Yeah, I've got that on my phone. I've got two others.
Mike, this here where it says my name, it also gives away that you were in a hospital, and it says it went towards a bone marrow transplant. So first off, this email looks a hell of a lot different than the email that you did receive from here. We'll pull that up because although you deleted your video from earlier, I took some screenshots. I got them. There's one of them. That's you on there. It is. We'll zoom in.
I've got that entire screenshot here, but I have it on my phone.
That's fine. I got it right here. I pulled all this stuff up. So right here is an email that you did receive from GoFundMe, or at least this says GoFundMe.com here. Information back on the 31st. Back on the 31st. Then right here is this email. Those two emails look a hell of a lot different. I don't see any official email that this came from. Also, HIPAA does not allow them to, as this is a response to me saying, Dear Chris Geis, HIPAA protects your information. They would not, and again, I work in the medical industry. I am very clear on what HIPAA allows. Says the hospital, they would not tell me you were in a hospital. They would not tell me what procedure you had. They don't do that. They can't do that. This is bullshit.
Well,
hang on a minute.
Allow me to just say this.
Just wait a minute, Bill. Wait a minute. Then you can say what you got to say. Mike right here is saying that email is continued from the page, dumbass, which we're trying to have a rational conversation here, Mike. So
I would like for you not to do this, Mike. I would really like for you not to do this. Allow us to have our conversation, sir.
He also must have missed this part, which is a direct from GoFundMe. Direct from GoFundMe.
If this is
we'll zoom it in.
If this is continued from that email, Mike, send it to me. Send it to us. You can screenshot the whole thing all at once, and it's coming from.
You can forward it. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got Chris's email.
All I have, guys, is the pictures that he sent me from his emails. He took screenshots with his phone and he sent them to me. Those were the three things that he sent me, and on my own belief, I believed him because he's my friend.
Just and look, I'm not judging that, man. If the guy's got problems and all like that, that's fine. I never once disputed. I expressed concern.
The other thing that concerns me is these people that are disparaging me, saying that I created these emails and I made up all this stuff, and that I somehow went and photoshopped all this shit and made it up. I did not. Okay.
Look,
all I'm doing is trying to defend a friend because I believe in my heart, I believe that that he has cancer and that he had a bone marrow transplant. That is that. Okay. And I know that you've been ugly earlier, saying things about me, calling me dumbass and all that. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe I am a dumbass for believing the man.
Hey,
maybe
this isn't really about. This isn't really about whether
I'm a dumbass for thinking that he's got cancer. Maybe I am a dumbass, but I'll be
look,
that
man.
Dumbass.
No, Bill, let me say something. It's not about whether Mike has cancer or not. It's not about whether he actually got the money and did whatever he did with the money. That's his business. The problem is now is the false information that he's fucking spreading around about Oz. That's where we're at now. If Mike had cancer, I feel bad for him. Cancer sucks. If he got the money, he did whatever he did with it. That's his business. But starting bullshit and drama that doesn't need to be started after a fucking year of nothing, it's bullshit. And if he didn't do the email, or you didn't do the email, and somebody else did, well, fuck them too. Well, this is about the false information.
The last thing I said to Cobb, Ed, was that if you're going to investigate this, please do and let me know and keep me in the loop. I would love to know. Now, on the other hand, okay, Oz, I've never had an issue with you, and I do not know why you got so very upset at us for trying to be like Cinnamon Toast Ken. We were just trying to do that. And the other thing was, the main issue that you seem to have had with what I said was actually a comment that I was reading. And I have a screenshot of that, and I have the whole video downloaded where I can show you where that comment was made. I can tell you exactly who did it. I won't, but you can see it if you rewatch the video and you watch the live comments. You can see that I read that comment out, and that was the end of that particular part of it. But
well,
that's fine.
I want to address this right here because this is a direct response. This is a direct response to what Mike is trying to say here. So this is from GoFundMe. This is their website. I'm not pulling any smoke and mirrors here. It
I've
says
already looked at that. I've seen that as well.
Well, I'm pulling it up for Mike because Mike's in the chat now calling me a dumbass saying that email was official. As it says right here, Mike, as it says right here, Mike, when a fundraiser is reported, we won't share the name of the person making the report with the organizer or beneficiary unless compelled by law or concern for the safety of our users or others.
I was told.
Also,
hold on.
Also,
I'll let you continue, but let me say this. Okay, I was told that he had a phone call with a member of Trust and Safety with GoFundMe, and that on that phone call, that person was investigating, and that they were, and I don't know what was said in that phone call. I'm only telling you secondhand information of what I was told.
Sure.
That they went through this and they resolved it, and then he got those other emails that had your name on them. Now,
which is funny because again,
this go public. I was trying to be in a private message with someone who and I'm not going to name his name. You can if you want to. I was in a private message with him because he was the one who said he wanted to investigate this back when it happened, and I said, if you're still investigating, here's what I have, and you can read that on there. That's basically what I said. And then he wanted to know why I sent it to him. Well, I sent it to you because you were the one who said to me in a private message about this. And then it went where it went. You know, I said, if it's true, you need to apologize. And then he said other people said, well, I don't know those other people. I'm not privy to all this chatter that happens that I'm not part of. Okay. So I said, if you know who they are, then you tell them for me. So he makes out like that I'm trying to get him to go and do that dirty work for me. I don't want him to do any dirty work. I just don't know who these people are that you're talking about. Fine. Then I did call him a coward, because if he is not willing to open a dialogue with this man and talk to him, then and he wants to block me and not continue to talk to me, that's a little cowardly. I'm not a unhinged person.
We'll put it out there because he's telling us to say it in the chat. We're going to put it out there. It's Dre of the Collector Safe Space. Now, again, I expressed concern.
I don't have any issue with Dre. You know, Dre has a safe space, but his safe space was unsafe for Mike and apparently me too, because he kicked us out because I guess he thought that this was all some whatever y'all call it, fraud, whatever. So fine, kick us out. He didn't want the drama, he said. Well, okay, fine. So we're going. We were letting this go until the.
I let it go for a year. I didn't respond to anybody. I haven't watched any content. I didn't care. I have other things to do with my time than do this. Here. I've already spent almost 2 hours, an hour on this live stream, but 2 hours.
All I did was message this man privately. Now, there was someone else who brought this out in the public. That wasn't me.
It's true. And again, you know, like I said, Joneser was the one that called me out. Ed, and some of the other guys.
None of this would be public if Dave hadn't posted what he posted. Why did he do that? Was he stirring up?
That's on Dave. I got nothing to do with Dave's action.
Way off the top.
But now you can call me all the names that you want, but I did not mean for any of this to go public. Dave was the one that brought all this public. So why did he do that? Tell me why.
Hey, you know what? Dave can answer for himself if he wants.
You want to know why Dave did it?
He really needs to, because there was no need for that. All of this needs to stay in private.
You want to know why Dave did it? Bill, Dave did it the same reason that you did what you did, because he was defending his friends. Maybe it's not the right move. Hey, let me finish.
There was no need for any of this to get out here.
It doesn't matter. It's done now.
It's out now. It's out in the public, Bill.
The bottom line is that
I didn't put it there. So anybody blaming me for putting this in the public needs to take
we appreciate that, Bill. Bill,
I blamed you for putting it out in the public.
The point is that if it happened, Mike, show the fucking receipts, forward the full email that says Chris's name in it, and then this can all be squashed right here.
And what email did it come from? Because I just showed all 4 of my fucking emails.
Well, that's why.
And what was in them inboxes.
Yep.
And none of them have my name on it like that. They all say Oz. And I showed it. I showed every damn one of them. Because I got nothing to hide.
I
got nothing to fucking hide because I never fucking reported
Here's the thing. I'm not here because of Mike Fee. I'm here because my name was brought out into this when I didn't want it to be brought out at all. All I wanted to do was talk to these people in private and have a decent conversation. But it didn't turn out that way. And then it got brought out private. Now, people are dragging me through the mud saying that I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing the other. All I did was private message somebody, and then it got brought out in public. And
same thing.
That's dude. I didn't want your name out there like that. I told him not to even show your name. They wanted me to make this blast video, or I even thought about doing that, but I said that's stupid to do that. And no, it's against the YouTube policy to dox anybody anyway. So why would I? That would be dangerous to my channel anyway.
Look, everything I've showed tonight wasn't something that was already posted on YouTube earlier today anyway, before somebody deleted their video.
I had nothing to do with that. So please.
Hey, I didn't say you did, Bill. I didn't say you did. I never once said you had anything to do with it.
The person who's responsible names earlier, you said I was a dumbass and I needed to come on here and dig my hole. Well, I dug it, so I'll sit here and lay in it. But what hole have I dug? Yeah,
look,
you got
you and Joneser. Look, you and Joneser went out there trying to say I was a liar. I reported Mike Fee. Mike's really got cancer. This proves it. Look, all that proved, I just disproved. I didn't report shit because I never needed to, because I'm not the kind of person that's gonna do that. Never once would I have done that. And Mike can continue to say that I'm the one that did.
Let me respond to Dave real quick. Let me respond to Dave. Dave says a decent conversation. You called Dre a coward. I called him a coward to his face in a private message because I thought that if it were true that he had a bone marrow transplant and Dre had started that stuff and he refused to apologize, I consider that a cowardly act. So yeah, is that civil? Wow. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been called a coward by someone in private? I have. Everybody has at some point or another in their life, I'm sure. From the time you were growing up until now, at some point or another, did you go unhinged at that point? No, I didn't.
Okay, so here it is.
If you think calling someone a coward is bad, there are a lot of other things that you can call people that I've been called here and I've been accused of that are untrue. But go ahead, call me the bad guy. Am I the bad guy?
I wouldn't, Bill. Bill, I'm just going to tell you right now that you're probably just better off not saying anything else, because what happened between you and Dre and everybody else is your business. And
exactly.
right now, we're talking about this.
Bringing it out in public, and
I understand, but it's already been out in public, and we're all done with that part now. We're talking about this. If Mike, you say that Oz has the information that you have. You said the part that says his name is part of the email. It's the second page. I want to see the full email. If you want this all to end and be squashed, be a man, show the receipt that it came from GoFundMe, and be done with it.
Look, and I've already shown.
If it's not and you got fucked over and trolled, then fucking say that. Quit fucking hiding behind something. Be a fucking man. We all fucking do stupid shit. We all jump to conclusions like Bill did, wanted to believe a friend and defend a friend, and that's what he did. It happens. We all make mistakes being friends and being men. You got to fucking own it up and show the receipts. You're showing half-ass bullshit that I can make up on my computer in 3 seconds.
And look, I've already shown what I've revealed. The only copy of that email I got is from the screenshot I took from your own video. I don't have the full email.
I got the 3 screenshots here, and what I will concede that you cannot see the header on these other 2.
Exactly, Bill. Exactly.
There's no header there. If I could see the header, then maybe I may look like an old country boy dumbass, but I know a little bit of computer. And yeah, I know what a header is in an email. And you can also look in that header and you can see where it actually came from if you know what you're doing. And I can't do that from a screenshot, fellas. All I can do is go by what I see on the screen. So yeah, I will concede that there is no header on these other 2 emails. And if that's the problem, then I'd like to see the header. I would like to see the full header, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I saw that one.
This is the screenshot I got with my name on it.
Yep.
This is the only thing I got with my name on it.
I've got 2 of them here. Thank you very much for bringing this to our attention, dear Chris. Your last name. Please know
Chris Geis, you can say it. I don't care. We can say it. Chris Geis.
Yeah.
That's my name. That's the government name. It's not my full name, though, which if I was filling out official documentation, I use my full legal name. But you wouldn't know my full legal name if you were only pulling my information from fucking Facebook, whoever decided to send this email under my name to report Mike. Because again, clearly he got an email that somebody reported him. I just showed a screenshot of an email. Let me try to full screen it here, Bill, so we can try to see that a little bit better. Can you scroll down on that email to the point where it's got my name in there? Because according to them, they don't reveal that information.
Yeah,
that's just a screenshot.
Yeah, that's just a screenshot, and that's the one email. And now I'll move over here. This other one you see, as I conceded, there is no header up there. It's just
no header, no email it came from, nothing like that.
And the man's name is here. Now let's see what it looked like over here. Sorry.
I know you're trying your best, Bill.
I'm not trying to be the bad guy here, and I didn't want, like I said, I believe in my heart that Mike was sincere on this when I got these messages, and that's why I approached Dre with it. I won't say anything more about that, conceding to you, Ed. But the thing is, I don't know why I'm being made out to be some unhinged individual that's crazy and that.
I've never said that. I've never said it. I've said you went around besmirching my name today because you have. Don't pretend like you haven't. You went around calling me a liar.
Besmirching your name? All I did was show Cobb these emails and asked him about it. Is that besmirching your name?
Called me a liar. And again, the other thing that I've said here is that HIPAA, which protects Mike's information,
I've heard that
would not reveal. Yeah, well, I'm going to keep bringing it up because that's the law. They would not reveal that he went to a hospital to a third party, such as myself. They would not reveal that he had a bone marrow transplant to somebody such as myself.
And HIPAA is federal. It's not state. It's controlled by the states, but it's all the same according to the federal government.
Again, I work in the medical industry. That is something that I have to adhere for, or I immediately lose my job and shit gets shut down.
I know that there's a lot to HIPAA. I do know that. I'm not a lawyer, nor am I a doctor, nor am I anything else. I'm just a guy that collects a few toys and sometimes does live streams and sometimes does a YouTube channel here. But I'm going to go over here. I'm going to try to see exactly what I said to Cobb if I can find it. Here it is.
Again, Mike, the whole backside of this.
I said no. Oz reported Mike Fee's GoFundMe for fraud. It turns out that Mike does have cancer and did get a bone marrow transplant. I thought you might like to know. I was under the impression you did. Okay. By those emails and by my belief in standing by my friend, I believe that you did. And then he goes, he says he has your email info
He
and all
does.
this. And okay, nobody else has mine, but yeah, if you choose to share that with your friend, that's your business. If this message were real, it means someone hacked his email. Okay. I have no concern about Mike, he says. Instead of trying to convince me if Mike has cancer or whatever, I'm not going to go on all that. I said it ain't fake. The email was sent to both parties, which I believed. Okay, no, and he accused me of playing games. I'm not playing games. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this and see if we can find some solution so that everybody knows that the man had cancer and leave him alone. Continuing. So someone initiated an investigation under Oz's name, and that's who I would want to talk to me. Now, he says a lot more here, but he says, I know for a fact that this is made up. Family member does in fraud investigations and will sort through and let me know. My last comment to him was, fair enough. I would love to know that too. Keep me in the loop. Hey, is that bad, Oz, that I said that?
No. Now again, I think the only time somebody has said something that really would paint you in a negative light, and again, that was a private message you had with Dre, where you did call him a coward because he wasn't going to stir the pot.
I believe that if the man has cancer and he started all of this and initiated all of this, that he probably needs to apologize to.
All I'm just saying, I've shown all the receipts I got. I've
got what I've got, and that's all I've got to work with. But like I said, in my heart, I believe the man had cancer. He's been a friend of mine for a long time. He supported my channel. I wanted to stand by him. That's the same thing that Joneser did. Joneser apologized to you, but I'm just going to say this. Joneser gets a little more hot-headed than I do.
He said it right here. You know, he started calling me out, saying he wanted me to show the receipts. I've done what I can. I've showed those receipts. I didn't report a fucking soul.
You ever been a little hot-headed? You ever been a little hot-headed? I have.
Always. I run hot. I had to have these guys talk me out of doing this morning.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you
did. Joneser
working.
Well, then Joneser called me fucking out, and that's why I was like, nope, fuck it, it's done. And then Mike posted the video, and I'm like, nope, that's it. I'm going live. Because I will not stand there and have people post videos about me and talk shit about me in public and not fucking defend myself.
Well, my name was brought out by Dave, and he added me in that so that everybody could see it and that I could see it. And he started that he took something that was supposed to have been private into the public against my wishes. I did not want all of this to come to light, but apparently it did. And for that, I do apologize for them, because they won't apologize to you. That wasn't my intent.
Mike, you could talk shit about me to my face, behind my back, but I've proven my point. I've come out and said what I said. I didn't fucking report you. I got no reason to. You know, honestly, it's fine. He can stand his ground.
I just wanted it to end at this.
It ended last year. I'm not the one that brought all this shit back
exactly
up.
It, right?
Well, he's claiming that fraud finally got around to investigating it the first part of this year, and it finally got.
I didn't fucking report it then. I didn't report it then.
I don't know that you did or didn't. All I can go by is the screenshots he gave me. And if you were in a position of mine, you probably would probably say, "Hey, why, what?"
I stand up and defend a friend. It's true, I do. You know,
well, all right.
But I will also stand up and defend my damn self, which I will continue to do. And
well, that's what I'm doing right now.
I've got no idea who would concoct this conspiracy to paint me in a negative image of reporting somebody's GoFundMe.
Well,
I said it at the beginning. I've said it throughout. I don't have the time or energy to do this shit. Again, not a name that I fucking use, because all of my emails are attached to Oz Geis, not Chris
Well,
Geis.
Again,
and I would
again,
use a full legal name, Christopher Lee Geis.
if you want to
I
stop all this,
would not
Mike,
use that.
then show the full fucking email, not your little screenshot shit. Forward the fucking full email that shows the whole conversation.
I will.
Yeah.
And then Oz can go, holy
back
fucking.
Ed up on that, Mike. I will back Ed up on that. I want to see the header.
I want to know what email it came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, the header will tell us all we need to know.
Exactly.
What email did I send that it came from? Because I sure the fuck didn't send it from any of mine.
But you know, I never said anything about Dave either, or or any of that. So anybody that says that I said that he did all this, that, and the other publicly, I would like to see where you saw me say that, because I didn't. I haven't said anything bad about anybody.
This
And
is
Chris,
the thing,
Chris,
Jones.
let me ask you a question, Chris. You and I have had encounters. You and I have had encounters. Have I ever been ugly to you?
No, we've always done things just fine, like I said, and I walked off when I had enough. That's it. So again,
I've never done anything ugly to you. I've never said anything ugly to you. I've never decided to come in here and cause trouble or anything like that. Nor would I. Why would I do that? You would. It would invite it back on me if I did that. So I'm not going to do that.
Joneser mentions it here. It would use his real name. That's right. My real name, Christopher Lee Geis, the full legal name, not a shortened Chris Geis.
We're only trying to get to the bottom of this, guys.
And hey, look again. I saw what you showed, but that other piece that's got my name on it ain't got no fucking header or email.
Yeah,
and if it's part of a full email, then show the full.
If it's part of a full email, go ahead. You can go ahead. Send it to my email right now.
You got to show the full header, Jack. I will concede.
Go ahead and send it to me. You can send it to OstradamusToys@gmail.com. You can send it to Ostradamus85@gmail.com. Those are my two main emails. Feel free to forward me the whole fucking email. We'll put it out here.
And you know,
because I want this shit to stop. I don't fucking lie. I've got nothing to fucking hide, and I sure as hell don't report nobody. I'm from Baltimore. We don't fucking snitch.
Nope. Neither do I. And like I said, I didn't want this out in the public. I was just trying to find out what was going on and see if anybody wanted to just say, "Hey, look, we'll concede he had bone marrow and leave it alone." I didn't want this out public. I didn't disparage your name in public eyes or anything like that. And Ed, you know
this
that
has nothing to do with whether Mike had cancer or not. If he had cancer, that fucking sucks. This has everything to do with the fact that he sent emails out today without fucking receipts pointing to Chris and getting everybody riled up that fucking Oz did something that he didn't do. So if you're going to do that shit, you're going to get fucking the hammer brought down on you. That's it.
Yep.
And you don't want me coming after you because I'm a motherfucker. I'm a really nice guy till you piss me off. Really nice guy.
I hope you're not mad at me.
I'm not mad at anybody right now. I just want to see fucking receipts. You want to
I
run
would
your
like
mouth?
to. I would like to as well. I would like to as well. So Oz is the one accused of reporting his ass for the forwarding email. If he won't provide said email, then we have an easy answer. Just send it for F. Okay.
Both sides. Both fucking sides.
And
just saying.
Don't agree. Same. We're all on the same page. I think there was a lot of misunderstanding as far as you and I go, but other than that, I don't want any bad blood between. Ed, did I not tell you to tell Oz I had no beef with him?
Yep, and I did.
He did, and I said that's fine. That just mean I gotta talk to him.
Yep.
And Rob, $1.99 super chat, unnecessary, but thank you.
That
would be nice, Jones. This is not how I wanted to spend my fucking Friday. That's for fuck sure.
No, really.
I got a fucking live stream for tomorrow. I got another show I'm doing later tonight. I need to be here doing this. I don't need to be here defending myself. I shouldn't even have to defend myself. But if you want to make videos on me calling me out, I'm a fucking end that shit.
Mike did take the video down.
I know he did, because I sure as hell went back to try to go watch it again. I wanted all my ducks in a row, because before I start putting something out there, I like to get my shit in order.
I asked him privately about that, and he told me why. It's a personal issue between him and his family on that one. So I'll whatever that is, I don't know, and it's not my business at that point. The only reason I wanted to come on here was because someone said I was the manufacturer of said email. I would say unequivocally, I am not the manufacturer of that email. I'm the recipient of the screenshots from that email to tell me that this was what happened. And then I tried to investigate and talk with, and then I ended up having this brought out into everything. Yeah.
And
the reason,
going back to something Mike said,
the reason that it was brought up now was because we were told that an email came from Trust and Safety at GoFundMe at the beginning of this year to investigate this. I can see that happening. You can see that happening. If someone reports a fraud, it takes a while for the fraud investigators to actually initiate the investigation and begin to resolve the issue. Maybe it took that long. I don't know.
Well, here's a good question for you, okay? Oz and you haven't talked in 53 weeks, right? Over a year. Oz hasn't said a damn word about Mike Fee in about just as long. Let me finish. Even if that report was submitted at the end of last year, beginning of this year, and it was emailed to Mike on the 31st of fucking January, why wait till the fucking 7th to fucking start your shit? If I got an email like that from some guy that I used to call my friend, I would have started that shit right away Friday. So it just leads to more bullshit unless Mike can fucking send an email.
And there's the other thing about it too. And again, time frame wise to bring this up, he said in his video earlier, now I can't pull it up and play that clip and people can't go back and watch it. But he said that within hours, they got back to him. I don't know of any fraud investigation that takes hours. Just saying. That's what he said.
Well,
I got this
it was
email
a quick call
in hours.
It was a quick call to the hospital.
It must have been the hospital.
Yeah. Did Mike's stuff go through? Yes. Good. Okay. Yep. Okay. We'll document all that.
So
point
again,
is either Mike got fucking trolled by somebody, which if we saw the email with your email attached to it from Chris Geis, whoever that was, the email made up, or the fact that it has the email straight from fucking GoFundMe, then we fucking have all this taken care of. But no one wants to be a fucking man and send a fucking email to somebody. So go cry to your fucking.
I can't send you an email I don't have. All I have.
I know. I'm not talking about you, Bill.
That's not
talking
on
about you.
That's not on you.
You want to go on YouTube and cry about how you're so fucking pathetic because people are picking on you and doing shit to you? Fucking back it up like a man. Don't be a bitch. Go hide and delete emails and tell everybody it's for personal reasons. Don't take your fucking video down when people point out shit that doesn't make sense. Fucking show the receipts. Be a man. You're not a fucking 20-year-old kid. My son who's 19 has more fucking balls than that.
I'm checking my emails right here. I ain't got nothing.
And I'm getting pissed off now. And I'm not pissed off at you, Bill.
Right? Nobody.
I'm spending my
fucking. I'm not pissed off at Bill either.
I was man enough to come on here. That's all I got to say.
I agree.
I will say that, Bill. I was just going to say I commend you for asking for the invite and coming on. And Joneser, I will commend you. I will commend you for kind of meeting in that midpoint there and being like, you want to see this too. You want to see all the information. Because again, if you were pulled into this in a bad way, with misinformation, that's not fair to you either. This is not fair to you guys. It's not fair to me. I sure the fuck as hell did not want to be here on a Friday night having to defend my honor for this shit.
It wasn't my intent to do any of this either. But like I said, here I am. Ask me questions and I will tell you what I know. And if I don't know it, I'll tell you I don't know it.
Yeah. Dre's
I
saying
am
he
what I
didn't need to
am.
be brought into it. And I know Dave's gotten involved
I
with
didn't
his post
bring
that
you
he made.
into it.
Look,
Your friend brought you into it.
I'm going to say this. This pot got stirred way too big. Way too big. And I don't see any motive that somebody needed. Like, I honestly don't get what anybody gains from this other than the fact that I'm doing an extra live stream this week, which I didn't fucking need to do.
Well, you're going to get some viewing hours. That'll help.
I don't fucking need that. I've been giving most of my damn hours to Kenzo lately anyway, trying to get him over the fucking hump.
True story.
You know, I'm good on fucking view hours. Like, that's the least of my concerns. But
I was just wondering
point is that Bill,
you got
if you and
monetized.
Jones
Good
are,
deal. You got monetized.
if you and Jones are defending your friend, kudos for you for doing that. We commend that. All the other shit that got stirred around all this, things were said, things that shouldn't have been said, right? Ultimately, the bottom line is that Mike said something that without the fucking backing up other than what he saw. So now it's time to back it up. Mike, if this is what an email that you really got and you didn't, you're just going by what you saw, then fucking come on here and say and show the fucking receipt. Hiding your fucking
I want to see the header
hiding
myself.
your YouTube channel, hiding your YouTube video, and not fucking showing the email fully is being a bitch and not showing the fucking receipt. So it just leads to more fucking suspicion about you. You're not helping yourself. If you came on and said, look, Oz, this is the email I got. It shows Oz's name on there, his legal name, and you don't know where it came from, but it came from fucking GoFundMe and someone else did fucking Chris dirty, then that's not on you. But show that. Fucking stand the fuck up and show it.
yeah.
Because then we can all go the fuck home and play with our toys.
Damn right. And mind you, I'm not planning on sitting here all fucking night waiting for this shit.
No, we're not.
If it don't come, that just
we got other things to do. Like I said, I came on here to defend myself because someone said I made this shit up and I did not.
There you go.
I didn't want any of this to be out here. I wanted to stay private, like men discussing, but no, somebody wanted to take it out private. Yeah.
So the bottom line is
sure
that you and Dre and you and Dave had an exchange earlier, and you both said things that didn't need to be said, going off information that was not complete. So that is just something you all need to work out between yourselves. Joneser, you called out Oz earlier. Oz came on here like a man, fucking stood up. You came on here like a man and said, yeah, you're right. I fucking jumped to conclusions. That's cool. Bottom line is this all comes down to Mike showing the fucking receipt for this whole fucking email. Ken has put Oz's email in this fucking chat twice. You already know Oz's email if you got an email with him on it. So show the fucking receipt, because in about 10 minutes, I'm getting the fuck off here and going to eat, because I have 3 other streams to be on tonight, and I'm going to go fucking have some fun and not deal with this shit anymore. And you can go back off to the wayside where the fuck you were before. But be a fucking man.
Well, as far as any beefs that may be against me and Oz, there were none.
Like I said, I walked away from that whole situation a year ago. I was done with it. Fucking done with it. Because again, I don't have time for this shit. I don't have energy for this shit. I'm here to play with my fucking toys, hang out with my friends, and have a good fucking time. And if you're not a part of that, I don't give a fuck, because it's beyond it. I don't care. But now I'm here having to do this fucking live tonight for an hour and 30 fucking minutes. You know, but I've said all that I need to say. I've shown every receipt I got and all the proof I need to. My conscience is clear. I just don't appreciate my name being thrown out there and people calling me a liar and trying to post videos about me lying on me. Look, man, I showed everything I got. There is a lot of drama in this toy tube world, which I will never fucking understand, because we're all supposed to be adults enjoying our fucking toys. And I'm just tired of this shit. Look, even Aaron threw me hands telling people smash the damn like, but look, we didn't gotta like this video. Look, I don't care about likes. I don't care about fucking super chats. I don't care. And I'm not saying, Aaron, I appreciate it. Believe me, I appreciate that. That's not what this stream is about. Save the likes and super chats and shit for fucking tomorrow when we have the fun stream. And again, this is it. This is the last I'm talking about this. I'm not going to be bringing up all this shit tomorrow night. I'm not going all over this shit again. If you want to fucking see what I got to say, you can watch it here.
That's right.
I'll
Tomorrow's
say
fun,
what I had to say.
fun house clubhouse.
I
Thank
say
you,
what
bro.
I had to say, Oz. And you don't have to keep me blocked, dude. I'm not going to bother you. Why would I? I'm not
That's
going
what
to
I'm
come
saying.
on and bring shit down.
I-
I'm not going to. No, I know you think I will, but I won't.
I've got
Whether you block me or
no,
not, it don't matter.
I've got
I
no
have no
fucking need to
problem.
start drama because I don't
There's
like
no
drama. I don't
there's
want
no
drama.
at this point. At this point, there is no drama between you and I. Will you concede that?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there's no drama. Like I said, I moved beyond all this shit.
If I
I
could
ain't had
shake your
time.
hand, I would, but I can't because we're on this live stream,
There.
dude. It's about
We'll
close
do
as
it.
we
We'll
can
do it
get.
from there, Bill.
There you go, buddy. So
That's it.
look,
That's it.
everybody.
Here.
Yeah,
So
there
everybody
you
can
go.
see it. There, Bill and I ain't got no beef because we came out. We said what we did. Joneser, again. You know what? You called me out earlier. I showed the receipts to you, buddy. You wanted me to show the fucking receipts. I showed them. That's what I got. Went and did some investigating myself. That's the information I've got. That's all I got because I didn't fucking report anybody because I'm not a fucking snitch. If somebody's got time to be out there fucking lying on people, I'm sad that they have nothing better to do with their life than to fucking lie on people.
I think
But
Ken
that's
says
it.
it best. I think Ken
If-
says
if-
it best right here. That after the stream's over, it's all over with. So, Mike, if you have anything to say, you have everything to prove. Now's the time because after this, we're fucking done with it.
I'm
You're
done
just
with it,
another
and I'm
fucking fly in
fucking
the
walking
ointment.
away. That's
right.
it.
And my DMs are open. If somebody wants to ask me a question or talk to me, I'm open for that. You don't have to bring this stuff out into the public. Why?
Look, there you go. If you've got anything else to address with Dre, Dave, go fucking put message each other. You guys talk that shit out. Whatever you got to fucking do. All I'm saying, I'm done with this fucking shit. Don't pull my fucking name back into it.